Hey everyone, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in a while just because the whole family got sick, and so we've all been recovering. It wasn't COVID or anything, but I think there's colds going around. There's a lot of stuff going around. So the kids got sick, and then we got sick. So yeah, we've just been recovering from all of that. But I wanted to share some things that I've been working on. And I also am going to be sharing a happy mail from one of my friends, Val. But I'll start off with the first thing that I've been working on, which is this Angie journal thing that I'm like kind of obsessed with lately. I just recently like found out about Angie journals and who she is and everything that she's done, and I just was like, oh my gosh, I love everything about it. So I've been trying to look at videos and try to make some ephemera, and I've even started two little journals. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do on the inside, but here's my first one. This is just like a little mini one. The covers for me are always a struggle, just getting, I don't know, it's just like so much pressure. I feel like just getting everything together and like, is it good enough to be on the cover? So I just made, I took a collaged like card that I made, and then I sewed around it and added a picture and then a little embellishment here with a memo pin, and then one of those Tim Holtz, I don't know, I guess they're metal tags, and then just like a little button cluster. And this is all, it's on Vintage Ledger, and it's just glued on to a glassine bag. So there's my little mini one, and then here is the larger one that I've been working on. I got kind of stumped on what else to decorate this with. Like whenever there's empty edges, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm still thinking about this, but it is all, this is a vintage bingo card that I glued it onto, and then just used some doilies and then an old photo and some more vintage ledger. And then this blue is a really old vintage ledger that's like one of my favorites that I have. So I tried to kind of go with that theme of like real and old stuff. So this is some more vintage ledger. And then I did the texture paste. I'm sorry, there's kind of a shadow. I have to film this at night. I did that texture paste stenciling, which I'm really loving right now. I'm noticing a lot of people are getting into it. And then I have some vintage Sears. Yeah, this is a Sears catalog. And then I have some printables that I did, but I tried to like do as much vintage as I possibly could. So this is some vintage wallpaper. I love this. Val, my good friend, sent this to me, and it's like I've been hoarding it because I don't know if you can tell, there's like a texture to it. It's like 3D. It's really pretty. And then some more ledgers and papers and everything. So I haven't binded this or anything. I haven't decorated it too much. There's a little fabric sample tag that I made. So yeah, I'm still kind of going through what I'm gonna add like completely to it, but I did do a bunch of embellishments, so I just kind of wanted to show those just in case anyone's trying to make one of those journals or just need some inspiration. And here's just a simple vintage flashcard with a button cluster on it. And then, oh my gosh, there's so much to share. I made some book page and ledger little pockets that you can put different, like, I don't know, ephemera in if you want, within just a little cluster with a rusty safety pin. And some more like a photo on embossed paper with a little ruffle. So I did like a couple of those. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in my journal yet. I haven't decided. I know I've made a lot of ephemera, but I haven't really decided yet. So these are just some, it's like corrugated paper. And then I did the texture paste and then just tried to add some more little embellishments on there. This has like a little lace flip up on it. And then I downloaded that a printable where it's like, so I don't know what you would call that. I forget. I'm blanking right now, but for like fabric and lace samples, and I just cut them out and then added my own little whatever like material that I had. And then I used like rusty pins and everything on those. And then this one I just made like a little different textures and fabrics and papers on that one. And then here's all my little clusters that are and decorations that I have so far. These are just like basic. I mean, I'm like trying to do all these different things and figure out what I like. But I really like this one. This one's my favorite so far. So I'll probably use that. But I'm loving just using all like the rusty pins and the fabrics and everything on these. That's probably like my favorite part about the Angie journals. And then this is something that I made that a lot of people liked. They're ledger paper swivel tags that I made little clusters on. And these are like super fun to make. I was going to make a video on these. They're really easy and you can use whatever you have. But it kind of all started with this button cluster. And I think Val made this for me actually. So I told her, I was like, I saw this and I started like making my own because it just was so inspiring. And then I thought, okay, I need to make a tag, but I want to be able to see this stuff behind it. So I just did, let me see if I can show you. There's a little brad that I put like underneath right there. And so that you can swivel them and see what's behind it. And then I did some more of these, same thing, swivel. You don't have to make them swivel. I just thought it was kind of fun. But I had a lot of fun making these button clusters. They're just like addicting to make, and you can just use up all your little fabric and lace scraps and then put buttons on them. But I was gonna make a video showing different ways to do those because I know a lot of people can't sew like with a needle. Like it's definitely hard to sit there and do that. So I was gonna show a couple ways that you can do it without having to sew it and just other variations of it. But here's another kind of swivel tag that I made with a vintage, this is a daily cost card, I think, yeah. So I just did that with a rusty safety pin. And then here's another one. This one doesn't swivel. But I just did the texture paste on top of a ticket and then some vintage ledger with a little bit of fabric and another rusty pin. And then this one I was just kind of messing around, trying different things out. It's just ledger with different types of paper and then a little piece of fabric hanging down. I don't know if you can see, there you go. And then I did do some texture paste on that one, but I wasn't sure if I liked it, so I put this vintage lace on there with a giant rusty safety pin. And then this was one of the first things I made. It's like another vintage flashcard, but I did a lace pocket on both the front and the back just by like gluing one side. Actually, I sewed this. I'm just kidding. I sewed it and then wrapped it around and then sewed the other side. And then I made these little embellishments from, this is just like a printout that I had. And I made it look like she has like a little bow. So, and then this is just a print, a digital of an old check. And it is really bulky, like when you start adding all this stuff, but I kind of like that. And then this one I just glued or used collage medium on it and put a flower. It's really cool texture. Like it doesn't come up or anything, which is really cool about that. It's not going to like snag on any of the papers. And then just like a paper flower here. And then here's just another one of those like flip, I don't know what you would call these, like cluster paper flippy thingies. And then just some more lace, and I use staples to attach these. And here's like another pocket with, I just did like a little collage on it with piano paper, or not piano paper, music paper, and then ledger. And then you can like tuck stuff in there if you want. And same thing, I just added some little pieces, another one of those little girls, and then I made like a little collage on there with a staple. And then here's just a scrap that I had of ledger paper with some fabric cluster, like a lace cluster, with a rusty safety pin. And then this is like the last thing I made, but it was just like a tag with the ledger paper, and then on the back is piano roll paper, which is very, very brittle. Like the version that I have is really, it falls apart when you handle it. So I was like struggling to get all the pieces, like get it on there in one piece. But yeah, and then I just made little photo corners. I know you can buy them and they're pretty cheap, but I was like in one of those moods where I'm like, I just need to make it. And so I just cut them out and tried to make them all the same size. I think I did okay on that one. And then just with that cute little girl, I love her little outfit. It's adorable. With the rusty pin and just some more fabric. But I'm having a lot of fun just playing around and making different things and seeing like what fits. But I feel like nothing fits like with what Angie does. She just has like a magic touch. And if you don't know about her, then just search Angie Happy Mail or Angie Junk Journals on YouTube, and you'll find everything that she's done. And she's sent people like amazing stuff. So that's my suggestion. It's hard to like just say one video because she just does so much amazing stuff. So now I'm going to show you my happy mail from my friend Val, and she is like incredible. It's going to be a little crunchy here for a second because I got to grab the bag, but she sent me, I don't even know if I have everything, but she sent me like a huge box of vintage laces and trims, and I'm still like oohing and awing over everything, but I'll just kind of go through. I love this one. I think, yeah, these are just beautiful. Like, and the pins that she sent, I've been looking for these pins and I don't know what they're called. I forgot to ask her. They're like straight pins, but they almost look like a nail. Like they have like a little flat part on the end, but I'm going to rust these up and definitely use them in my Angie journals. And there's this one. I love these like big white ones. This got to be at least, maybe this one's probably like 2 inches with the holes in it. And she's just like, there's so many different kinds, and I'm overwhelmed. I was so excited. Like, I'm just excited to use them, and they're just all beautiful. But these ones are like the thin ones, and they're so pretty, and some of them are really like delicate and just beautiful. So I'm gonna have to come up with a way to use these, but I haven't even seen some of these before. I think a lot of them are like old, like vintagey. And then here's these ones. These ones are like fabric. That's interesting. And then this, oh, that's really cool. I like that one. It's got like, I don't know, flowers, or I don't know what you would call those, but it's a really cool style. Oh, and here, this is the old wedding, I think she said wedding trims and appliques that she sent. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to like cut this up. But if anybody has any good ways to like use it and showcase them, then I'd love to know, because it's hard cutting these things up with the beads and everything. Really pretty. And then here's some more. Like, I can't believe how much she sent me. There's just so many different kinds and different colors. I love it. Oh, and they're so cute. They're in these little holders made out of, like, it feels like cardstock. But here's a large one, which I love. Look at that. It's so pretty. And then here's some of these wider ones. I really like the wider ones too, because I don't have many of them. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then, let's see. So there's just, yeah, like I went to go look at laces and just see what different kinds they had, and it seems like they're all really similar. So seeing all these different ones are just like, oh my gosh, I'm blown away. And she just packaged them so cute and perfect, and they're just gorgeous. So I can't say enough good things about all these laces and everything she sent. But there's that one's pretty, and this one. I love like all the different textures. Some of them are like more stiff, and then some of them are more like soft, like like fabric almost. And then she sent me this big piece of sheer fabric, which there's so many ways I'm going to use this. Like probably she was like, you could make ruffles. I was thinking the same thing. And then maybe use it for pockets and covers to journals. But there's a lot of that. So I'm excited. And then there's still all of this that she sent. She sent me all these like really pretty fabric strips, which I love. It's almost like seam binding. It reminds me of seam binding. So I'll probably use it in the same way, like for closures and stuff. And then, oh, look at this one. This one's more of like a fabric with a satin inside of it. And then there's these ones. And then she sent me, oh yeah, here's more of those trims, those strips. I love these. I'm going to make tassels too. That was the other thing, is I haven't made many tassels. And so I'm excited to do all of that. And then there's this, look at, it's like dangly, so pretty. And then here, this one's a pink one. I love this. I don't know how to use all of this, and like it's so hard not to hoard it all, you know. And then here's some more like satin material. Oh, this is cool. This is like a tulle with wow, I've never seen that before. But the beads are like attached to it. That's really pretty. And then more trims, more lace. So here's some of the wider lace, but I wanted to show this. This is incredible. It's huge, first of all. But yeah, this has got to be from the vintage wedding dress. It has to be, because it feels like that satiny material underneath, but then it's this huge piece with all these flowers with sequins and pearls on them. Definitely a journal cover. I feel like this is totally made for a journal cover. I'm going to use that. And then, oops, something got stuck. This is really pretty too. That looks like it's from a dress. Just the different styles. I'm loving all the different styles. And then more, ooh, this is pretty too. More lace, like big pieces of lace. That's the one thing I was kind of missing, is the big pieces of lace. Because I like those like big pockets that people make on like a whole page. And then here's some more, ooh, that's more like wedding applique, I think. So pretty. And then this, oh wow, that's like a really pretty like ribbon. Love that. You could almost hang stuff off these little loops maybe. And then here's all the other laces and trims. Wow, that's really pretty blue. Oh my gosh, I'm still like amazed. I've gone through this twice already. I'm like, there's so much. I'm so excited. She was really sweet. Oh, that's pretty. Because I do not have near the extent of trims that she has. She's got quite a collection. So this is like a knit trim. And then more lace. And then these are, oh, more appliques. These are pretty. So with the flowers, I don't know. I need to watch more videos. But like I said, if anyone has any more ideas on how to use these and like what to do with them, then definitely let me know. Oh, look at these. These are like almost like little doilies. Little flowers. That's pretty. Yeah, so there's so much. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's bias tape. I'm super excited. That's a perfect color too. So, and then she sent me some more wallpaper, and this is really cool. This is like vintagey. I mean, I love anything that's got like a vintage print on it. So that's really cute. I'm so excited. She's just amazing. I'm still like blown away. Like, what? This is so much. So yeah, that's all of the stuff that I've been up to lately, and those are all like the beautiful laces and trims that Val sent me. Thank you, Val, so much. I'm so grateful. If anybody wants to see a video of like how to make some of the embellishments that I showed, then let me know, because I can totally do that. I just wasn't sure like if people, you know, people already know what they're doing pretty much, and I'm still kind of new. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I should be posting more videos since we're over the sickness hump. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.